What would you say? Because you've talked about your wife and your family. You've talked about essentially the roles a man can play. How can men prepare for marriage? You've already said, listen, we're ask the hard questions. We've already talked about ask the hard questions. What else can they ask themselves? What can they ask themselves? I'm a man, I'm single, I'm dating, I'm looking to date. Maybe I'm standoffish for it a little bit because I've been called by the Lord, because we're getting ready to talk about marriage and ministry. I'm called by the Lord. I'm separating myself. What questions can I ask myself before I say, you know what, I need to put a ring on that woman's finger?
Mm-hmm. I think great question. One of the things you got to ask yourself is, can I articulate where we're headed?
Yeah.
Can I, be able to explain where we're going? The next thing you have to ask is, does this person have the grace to help us get to, do we agree? Do we agree that going in this direction is the right way? Right? So you have to ask that. Then you have to ask, is this a person, this is a real one, is this a person who I could spend the rest of my life with? Some people marry for the moment. When I married my wife, I married her because I asked myself, can I see myself growing old with this lady?
Come on, sir.
If when things fall out, things don't work anymore, or things in your health shift, can I see myself sitting on the porch with her? And my answer was yes. And once I realized that, I would not let her get away.
Yeah, see, that's it.
A lot of times we allow, because we don't ask those questions even to ourselves, that we allow those people who are very good to us to get away. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. I would not let my wife get away. I wanted her to know that I wanted her to be in my life forever.
Yes, sir.
And with that, I went into the marriage with that, but I had to ask myself that. Then I had to ask myself, can I be faithful?
Oh, come on. Talk.
Come on. You got to ask, can I be faithful?
Yeah.
And that takes not only your spiritual stuff, and we can go through, but this is just a conversation. For one, if you're going to be faithful, you got to be disciplined.
Come on, sir. Yep.
This ain't always about a feeling. You got to be disciplined to be faithful. Number two, not only do you have to be disciplined, but you got to have accountability. Mm-hmm. A person going into a long-term or a marriage period, and you are afraid to put up accountability to make sure that you stay pure, is dangerous. You can't trust yourself.
You're talking, man.
You have to be honest. You can't trust yourself. I'm a pastor. I travel. Most of the time, I either travel with my wife, or I have accountability when I'm there.
Come on, sir.
And these aren't things that you play with. For my singles who are connected and you do your traveling, if you are traveling and you are not taking accountability, I don't know if you can be trusted. I'm telling this to ministers and all. This is, and this ain't that you got to run scared, but you got to make sure that after you pour out to people, you're going to be in your most vulnerable state.
That's right.
Can you be trusted? What barriers are you going to put up around you to make sure that you don't fall? And you got to have discipline and accountability. Those are two things. And stop hiding your phone.
Come on, you're gonna hurt. All right, now you're gonna hurt somebody.
Man, listen, if I'm dating my wife, I'm dating. Go back to dating. If I got to hide my phone, why? Oh, I'm a married man. If I got to hide my phone, why? My wife has my phone. She has my code. Most of the time, before she got on Facebook a week ago, she was already on my page. Most people thought it was me, but it was her.
Yeah.
She's got the messenger. She's got the text message. And here's another thing. When I say accountability, I mentor women. I don't mentor a woman without giving her my wife's number.
Oh, come on now. Okay.
That's a part of my accountability. For one, we live in a world to where women have been taken advantage of.
That's right.
Right. And I don't want nothing. I don't want my good to be evil spoken of.
Yeah.
So you got to set up barriers in accountability. I don't mentor a lady that my wife don't meet.
Yeah.
I mean, but this, these are just tips and tools of what I do to make sure that you have those two things. I want to, hopefully that answered your question, but I make another statement for the married couples. Make sure that you got a mission statement for your marriage. Make sure you got one, because if you got a mission statement, that lets you know what you're going to spend, what you're going to put time on, and all those kind of things. It kind of helps direct you. The problem is one person may have a mission statement in their mind, and then the other person may have a mission statement. And if they never talk and never come to, that's why you got to have language. I'm so happy you talked about your wife being one of those who love vision. Vision cannot be something that you see and you can articulate it.
Come on, sir.
It has this. You have to have language. You got to have verbiage. I cannot get in a relationship with nobody I can't talk to.
Oh, come on.
We talk about asking those hard questions. How do you respond, or how does she respond when she get angry? You got to ask these questions when you're dating. When you're mad, how do you respond? And I got to figure out whether or not I got the grace for it.